Hey Pugh crew, welcome back. We are standing out in front of Islands of Adventure, and in today's video, we're gonna take you with us around the park and show you the best snacks in every land.
There are actually 8 lands in Islands of Adventure, but we are gonna leave Kong out because there's just kind of nothing there. Also, we said snacks, but some of the items that we're gonna get will be quick service meals.
The adventure begins with a lot of food. Let's go. So the first island that you run into is, of course, the beautiful port of entry, and we're gonna head into Croissant Moon Bakery for our first snack.
If you're looking for the Croissant Moon Bakery, it is just past the Christmas store on the right, just before you go through the last archway. So we got the ham, egg, and cheese empanadas first thing this morning.
Yeah.
Of course, the Croissant Moon Bakery is known for their croissants.
But for some reason they don't have any moons. I don't get it.
They have
it's not funny.
Bacon, egg, and cheese croissants, ham, egg, and cheese croissants. They also have like chocolate croissants and all kinds of little like breakfast pastries.
Yeah, you can get like vanilla eclair, which is really good, and that cream horn is fantastic. So the empanadas are actually $8.50. So with our discount, they're like, I don't know, $7 or something like that. They also come with, of course, some salsa, but we're gonna dig in. These have always been one of our favorite breakfast items in the park. They're very good. So much cheese in the middle of them. We just absolutely, every time we're over here, we talk about getting these empanadas.
Another thing we love about the Croissant Moon Bakery in general is that all their pastries are light. Like, they're not too heavy of a breakfast before you go jump on some roller coasters.
Yeah, the Hulk is right there. So yeah, eating something real heavy might not be the best idea, but generally everything in here you can get in there and you don't feel weighed down after you eat it.
No, and also it's pretty filling. We're splitting one order of empanadas, and if we were to get a croissant, we would split that as well. So you do get a decent amount of food.
Yeah.
So what's crazy about these empanadas is that I really don't like egg. I'm not an egg person at all, but they're so cheesy and the pastry is so buttery and flavorful that I actually love these, even though they're filled with eggs.
So as always, once you get through port of entry, you do have to make that decision. Are you going left or right? We generally go right, and we're headed into Seuss Landing, which means we are going to get our next snack item. We'll just let you take a little guess at what we're about to go get. And here it is. Snack, snack, eat a snack. We're gonna grab ourselves a pretzel. And I'm just kidding. If you thought we were actually gonna get a pretzel, you must be new to the channel, so welcome. We are headed to green eggs and ham, of course. So can anyone guess which tots that we got for breakfast? Because it is still breakfast, technically. Pizza tots, yeah, you nailed it.
The pizza tots at Green Eggs and Ham were right at $10.
Yeah.
After our annual pass holder...
$9.99, I think is the price on them.
Yes, and after our pass holder discount, I think the total price was about $9.50.
Okay, that's after tax and everything? Yeah.
Right, and that's, I think everything except for the Who Hash is about that same price. The Who Hash is a little bit more expensive because you get that can that you do get to take home with you. Oh gosh.
First bites. I don't know why they give us a spoon.
It was all they had, so this is going to be slightly difficult, but... Green Eggs and Ham is one of my favorite restaurants in the parks. Obviously, if you go to the sit-down restaurants, you can get some better food.
Yeah, absolutely.
But as far as quick service goes, there's really not anything that beats Green Eggs and Ham. I don't think we've ever
not in Islands.
Yes, and I don't think we've ever had a bad experience here. You always get the same thing. And if you're looking to get that HHN experience without actually going to HHN, these pizza tots are the closest thing that you can get to pizza fries.
Yeah, so everybody loves pizza fries, but we'll be just completely honest, we think that pizza tots are way better. So while I love me some pizza tots, they're not even my favorite at Green Eggs and Ham. I think they're Anna's favorite, but I love the buffalo chicken. If you are someone who likes buffalo chicken, you have to try those over here because I just think they are so good.
Pizza tots were great as always, but we're gonna go ahead and make our way into the next land, which is the Lost Continent, to find our third snack of the day.
So just a quick little tip. We like to come back here behind Mythos and get away from the crowd sometimes. There's almost never anybody back here, and there's some great views of like the Velocicoaster and of course of Hulk. It's one of our favorite places in the park to get away for a minute and relax. So there are actually a couple of places that we really enjoy eating here in the Lost Continent. One of them being the Fire Eaters Grill, and the other one being the delicious kebabs back here. It's kind of a tough choice because we do enjoy both of them so much. So yeah, that was a tough choice, but we ended up going with Fire Eaters Grill. There's a couple reasons. One, it's really good. Yeah. Good chicken tenders, but also we had the kebabs yesterday, so I would say that probably played the biggest factor in why we chose Fire Eaters today, because we actually do really enjoy the kebabs.
Yeah, the kebabs are like a healthier food option, but we do really like Fire Eaters. The chicken stingers are really good. The hot sauce that they put on it is so good. And this is also a great like family friendly option because they do have just like plain chicken tenders.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of it. Like, we kind of wish there wasn't this much food because we still have so many places that we've got to stop around islands, but whatever, we'll make it.
The chicken stingers platter was $11.79 before tax, and after our annual pass holder discount, the whole thing came in at $11.30. You can also get a combo meal that comes with like a little dessert snack, so that's something to keep in mind as well.
So this meal does come with fries. They're not the best fries in the park. I mean, they're fine, but the chicken is fantastic. And like I was saying, like the sauce is a little different. It's not exactly like a buffalo sauce,
right? Yeah.
Because she's not a huge fan of, like we just talked about with the tots. She's not a huge buffalo fan, and these are like, I don't know. It's just it has a good flavor for a hot sauce.
This chicken is really good, but I will say it does have a pretty good kick to it.
Yeah.
Like it's not a mild sauce, so definitely beware of that.
I think it's pretty mild, so I think it's just going to be your heat tolerance. Like, Anna doesn't like spicy food, really.
I like it, I just don't have a high heat tolerance.
Yeah, and so I think it's very much like if you were to go to a wing place and get mild, like that's what it tastes like to me. To her, it's a little hot, so just keep that in mind. You know, if you have a kid who's a little sensitive to heat, like this might not be for them, but like we said, they do have just normal chicken fingers, which are also fantastic.
Also, I did want to say about the French fries, they're not the best in the world, but a lot of places in the park serve curly fries, and these are regular fries, so I do personally like that better. That was pretty good, but after those spicy tenders, I think we're both pretty excited about our next snack. So let's go ahead and head on into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
So it is a tough choice deciding what we're going to get as a snack here in the Wizarding World. I can't make up my mind. We're going to get a frozen butterbeer. Like, that's exactly what we're going to go do. Right after those hot tenders as well. Like, this is going to go perfectly. It doesn't matter what you eat. Frozen butterbeer is always the right choice.
The butterbeer lines are actually really, really short today, but a little bit of a pro tip at this butterbeer cart that we're standing at, there is a line on both sides of it, and a lot of people don't realize that there's a line on the back side, so a lot of times it's a lot shorter.
So we got back here in our little hiding place. There's some people who know about this, and for you who do, we won't disclose it. I mean, you can kind of tell where we're at, but it's a great place. It might be a little echoey, but this treat needs no introduction to the channel. We definitely talk about the frozen butterbeer quite often. Yeah, I mean, do you want to review? It's fantastic. It's so good. Like, it's the best. Yeah, like that. There's not really much else I can say. It is fantastic. If you've never had one, get one, and also shame on you.
don't forget with the frozen butterbeer, before you start drinking it, it is imperative that you stir that cream all the way into the whole drink. It is so much better that
Anna is very adamant about that. Like, if I take a drink before I get it mixed in, I'm in trouble. That happens a lot though, so it could be for a number of things, but most of the time it's about not stirring up the butterbeer.
My only complaint about the frozen butterbeer is that it is so cold, it gives me a brain freeze. That's why we usually choose to split one instead of each getting one, because I can't drink a whole one without being in so much pain.
Time for a little intermission on this food fest. We're gonna go ahead and hop on the Forbidden Journey. Another great ride on Forbidden Journey. What we figured out is nothing pairs quite as well with a butterbeer as a ride on Forbidden Journey, but it's time to head on into the next island, which is Jurassic Park. Welcome to Jurassic Park, Food Edition. So while we're in Jurassic Park, we have to come over here to the Splash Zone, and that's where we're going to enjoy this next snack.
We got the Papas Reyenas, which is like a little stuffed potato ball. It's stuffed with some kind of meat. I'm not sure exactly what kind of meat
we
it
didn't
is.
ask. We don't really care, but like, yeah, we were just like, oh yeah, that sounds good. It's actually, you can find it at the Natural Selections area. It's like a little food booth.
Yeah, so that little food stand is past Pizza Predatoria.
Here.
Oh, splash down.
Almost.
It's past Pizza Predatoria, but it's before you get to the Pteranodon Flyers.
So we actually really enjoy this snack. There's a few decent places to eat in Jurassic Park. You've got like Burger Digs, and then you've got the Pizza Predatoria, which has another splashdown, which has decent pizza.
Yeah.
But like, if you just want something quick, this is one of our favorites. And that, like the food booth, it just never really that busy.
No,
They
there's like
also
never a
have
wait
like
there.
the dulce de leche churros.
Yeah, we thought about getting that.
Yeah, which is really good too. Nom nom. I'm a raptor.
How's that treating you?
It's always good. Always good.
The Papas Reyenas is basically like taco meat
Yeah.
packed into mashed potatoes and then deep fried.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how you could go wrong
Yeah,
with that.
nothing that's deep fried is ever really that bad. So
Yeah, it's just meat and potatoes.
that T-Rex looks like me eating.
That was delicious. It's always nice in the theme parks to get a snack other than like popcorn or a pretzel.
Yeah.
But we are gonna go ahead, like we said in the beginning of this video, and bypass the Kong area because
There's nothing there.
there's just not really anything there, and we're gonna make our way into Toon Lagoon. But we did mention earlier, this is more of like a quick service and snacks video.
Yeah.
If you would like to see us go to all the sit-down restaurants in each land and Islands of Adventure, give this video a thumbs up and let us know down in the comments below.
So we just entered Kong Island and we're out of it. Okay. So there really just isn't, there's like one stand in Skull Island, I guess, Kong Island, whatever. And it serves like hot dogs, churros, and pretzels. Yeah, so that's about it. But the next island in our journey is, of course, Toon Lagoon. We have made it over here into Toon Lagoon. You know where our favorite burger in the parks is, and that is over at Wimpys. It's a pretty solid burger, and Anna tried their chicken tenders last time. Those were good as well. But that's not what we're gonna get today. We'll get to that in a minute. There's some decent food in this area. You can go to Blondie's and get you like a deli sandwich, and we've had some good luck there. And the great thing about this area is there's generally never a line. So if you need something quick, we highly suggest this area. But what we're gonna get at Wimpys today, they actually have a Dole Whip. Sorry, Disney. they actually have a pineapple whip that we are going to go over there and try. We've had it before, and it is really good. Yeah, so we got our not Dole Whip. Yeah, it's always good.
You have no idea how hard it was for us to walk all the way back over to where we're recording and not take a bite of this.
Yeah, we just wanted the top of it. Go ahead. That'll be a gift one day.
That is so good. So you can get the Dole Whip in a cup for $3.99, or you can get it in a cone for $4.49. Also, I didn't realize this until I watched them make it, but it's in like a normal soft serve machine.
Yeah.
And so one side is the pineapple and the other side is vanilla. And so if you wanted, you could get the Dole Whip and vanilla.
Yeah, they have like a mixture that they can do, and I bet that's really good as well. You know what, like, this tastes exactly like? It's almost like frozen Sunny D, like in ice cream form.
Yeah,
it tastes just like Sunny Delight.
Yeah, it's not really ice cream, it's like sorbet.
Yeah,
so...
sorry. Sorbet.
But yeah, it does. It tastes just like Sunny D.
I know we've said it before, but I actually do really enjoy this area.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, like, the food's underrated. Like, that Dole Whip might be one of our, Dole Whip, might be one of our favorite things we've had all day, and it might just be because it's hot. One thing I will say, though, is maybe just get it in a cup.
Yeah.
Like, it just didn't make sense to be in the cone, I guess, because it is a sorbet, as Anna said. But, no, like, it just didn't, I don't know, it just didn't mix well.
The flavor didn't go well at all. Like, it was, like, fruity, and then the sugar cone's more just, like, sweet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a little weird.
But now we are headed into our last island, which is Marvel. So now that we're in Marvel Island, our final snack of the day is going to be the stuffed pizza pretzel. A lot of people don't know that this even exists. We found it by accident one time because where it's at's kind of hidden, but it is so good.
Yeah, so it's at the lemon slush stand at the very back of Marvel.
Yeah.
So if you're heading towards Toon Lagoon, it is the very last thing in Marvel Island on the right before you leave that land. This is one of my favorite snacks in either park. Like Tyler said, no one really knows about it, and there's never a line at that stand, but it is so good. And it's sort of like classic theme park food with the pretzel, but it's pizza stuffed, so it's so much better.
Yeah. Let's dig in.
I don't know if you can see that, but it actually is stuffed. There's obviously pepperoni on top of it, but there's sauce and cheese inside the pretzel, and it is so good.
But that does it, guys. We have eaten our way around Islands of Adventure and showed you some of our favorite snacks. But now it's time to jump on the Hulk after a full day of eating and play our favorite game, digest or regurgitate. But with that, we are going to conclude today's video. Leave us a comment in the comment section and let us know, which one will it be?
If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. You can hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you get an alert every time we post a new video.
Thanks for watching. I'm not sure yet.